What is up, guys? Happy Thursday. I hope you're having an awesome day. So this week in the group, we have been talking all about how food is energy. So all of the energy that we need comes to us through the foods that we're eating. Now, food obviously can be a range of different ingredients. So what I wanted to share with you today is my top 3 foods to give you more energy, as well as one that I would recommend staying away from or reducing in your diet if you are struggling with having enough energy during the day. But a couple of things before we get started. One, I wanted to remind you that I have my healthy sheet pan dinner cooking class happening on Sunday, which is March 29th, I think, at 4 p.m. Central. So if you're interested in learning how to make a couple of healthy sheet pan dinners to get your meal prepping going for the following week, then please let me know. I'd love to share that information with you. It's going to be super fun, super quick, and I love being able to share healthy, delicious, and easy and quick recipes with you guys. So make sure you drop something in the comments below to let me know if you'd like to join in. It's going to be so fun. I can't wait. Okay, now back to food being energy. So I love this topic because I think that a lot of times we forget that we don't necessarily have to get energy from energy drinks or having to pump ourselves full of caffeine. When we take a mindful approach to the food that we're putting into our bodies, we're actually more able to maintain a higher energy throughout the day. And that's why I wanted to share with you these 3 different ingredients that are going to be so impactful for you if you want to get more energy. But not only that, not only is food energy, but food has energy. And by that, I mean, if you've ever noticed that when you're eating really healthfully, like you're limiting your refined foods and you're having lots of fresh, wholesome ingredients, that you just feel better, you have more energy, you feel lighter, like your digestion's working well, you don't have brain fog, all of those good things. Well, that's because you're taking in so many good for you ingredients, and that's giving you higher energy throughout the day. So just wanted to remind you of that as well, because I do think that that's something we often forget. And that's why it's so important that we get these reminders that not only is food energy, but food has the energy that we want as long as we're taking in the right foods. So that leads us into our first ingredient, which I wanted to share with you because I love them, and that is berries. So I have some blueberries here, I have raspberries, which are my favorite, and some beautiful strawberries. Berries are an incredible food to give you energy during the day. Number 1, while they are sweet, they tend to have less sugar than other fruits, but 2, they are filled with some amazing vitamins and minerals. So vitamin C is one that you get from a lot of these berries, which I love, but also they're filled with antioxidants. And what that means is antioxidants are going to help to fight the free radicals that we may have in our bodies, either from the environment or through poor food choices. So we want to make sure we're getting nice antioxidants into our body to help to fight those off, because when we have too much of them, we have inflammation in the body. And when we have inflammation for a long period of time, then that means that we're feeling some discomfort, and that could potentially lead to other illnesses. So reducing inflammation is a great way to go about this by having more amazing antioxidant-rich foods such as berries. So I love me some berries. The second ingredient I want to share with you that's going to help you with energy is greens. I have a bag of kale here, but greens can also mean things like spinach, Swiss chard, it can mean broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, all those amazing leafy green vegetables. The reason why this is such a great powerhouse ingredient is because it's filled with phytochemicals, which basically just means plant-derived chemicals that are going to be great for the body. In addition to that, when you have greens, it actually triggers a hormone in the body that tells you that you're feeling full. So when you are having greens, and if you've ever struggled with having that sense of satiety after a meal, it could be because you're not having enough greens to trigger that, as well as being filled with fiber, which is going to help our digestion and keep us fuller for longer. So greens are fantastic. Obviously, you can have them in salads and stir fries. You can put them in soups. I like to blend them up in smoothies along with, berries. So they're super versatile. And remember to switch things up so that you don't get bored eating the same thing over and over again. There's so many incredible green vegetables out there, and they're so beneficial for you, especially when it comes to increasing your energy. And the last ingredient is protein. So many people are not having enough protein. And when this happens, one, we feel hungry because protein has the highest satiation factor, which means it helps us to feel fuller for longer. But also, when we don't get enough protein, we tend to compensate with other things. And usually it's refined carbohydrates like bread or pasta, tortillas, rice, etc. So when we don't get enough protein, we're compensating with other things that may not be great for our digestion or for our health in general. So I always like to recommend to people, make sure you're getting enough protein. This can come from meat sources like beef, chicken, poultry. Oh, obviously chicken is poultry, but turkey. It can also come from fish and shellfish. Or you can get it from non-meat products. I love a good vegan protein powder where the protein comes from peas, P-E-A-S, as well as things like any kinds of beans and legumes are also great sources of non-meat protein. So make sure you're getting enough protein. I would recommend getting between 20 and 30 grams of protein at every meal. Once again, you're going to feel fuller for longer, and it's going to help your blood sugar level remain more constant throughout the day. So those are my 3 things for helping you to maintain your energy. Hi, Lauren! To maintain your energy and have high energy during the day. So once again, they're berries, greens, and lean proteins. Now, what should you stay away from? This is the biggest thing that we often fall into this trap. And if you do, please know that I do as well. It's not that big of a deal, but it's something we need to be mindful of. It is refined sugars. So whether it be white sugars, candy bars, unfortunately, some chocolates out there, ice cream, cakes, they're all examples of refined sugars. And unfortunately, when we eat them, we might feel good right in that moment, but we often experience a big crash in energy afterwards, which is not great. So keep that in mind as you try to improve how you're eating. Just try to minimize how much refined sugar you're having. You'll probably also notice, and I really want to recommend this, making sure you notice how you feel after you eat certain things. So hopefully after you eat some of these amazing energy inducing ingredients, you're feeling high energy, you're feeling really good, you feel light. Versus when you have something that has lots of refined sugars in it, yes, you might have that quick burst of energy right up front, but you feel sluggish. Maybe you feel really tired and fatigued afterwards. This is something really important to keep in mind because, like I always say, your body is giving you clues all the time as to the food that it needs. And if you're looking for more energy during the day, then take note of what foods are giving you that energy during the day versus the ones that are taking it away. Hi, Thomas, how's it going? So keep an eye on how much refined sugars you're having during the day and notice, does this affect my energy? And I'm willing to bet that it does. So those were my 3 ingredients to help give you some amazing prolonged high energy during the day, to remind you that food is energy and food has energy. And whenever we want to make sure we're feeling good, it's so important to make sure we're fueling our bodies with the right foods to ensure that we have some incredible energy every single day. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Once again, on Sunday, I have my healthy sheet pan dinner cooking class. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to join in. It will be on Sunday at 4 p.m. Central, which is a great time to get your meal prepping done for the week. You'll also be learning some amazing tips and tricks to help with meal planning and meal prepping. So it's going to be super fun. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you're having an amazing Thursday, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye, guys.